Good morning everyone and welcome to the IBIZA vlog. Oh my goodness, am I happy to be here. It is day one here in Ibiza. If yesterday was day zero, the day that we arrived. If you want to hear more about like our travels, how the journey went and all that, I actually vlogged whilst we were at the airport just to kind of give you a bit more of an insight, because I know there's been a lot of like difficulties at airports recently here in the UK, so make sure to go and check out my last vlog. But today is day one, first proper day here in Ibiza. We arrived quite late last night and we just crashed when we got in. We were so tired. We'd had like a full day of traveling, so we literally were so grateful to see that bed, jumped straight into it. We were so grateful for the aircon in our room as well, because it is hot, so hot here. It's only about 9 o'clock in the morning. We're here at breakfast at the moment and already it's about 30 degrees. It is boiling hot. As soon as you sit out in the sun for like 5 minutes, you can feel it. But I've just kind of come to the corner of breakfast because I didn't want to disturb anyone as I was introducing the vlog and saying hi to you. But the hotel is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to show you around. I can't wait to show you what we get up to. I can't wait for a week in the sunshine. It's going to be such a good week. So Ibiza, here we come. So Ibiza day one plan of action is basically this. We are just planning on chilling by the pool for this morning. We've been taking a few photos, but my goodness, it is so hot. We just needed a break. We were absolutely sweating, and especially because we were obviously like, you know, taking the photos by the pool. We were just looking at that water like, we just want to jump in. I just want to jump in. So we jumped in, we've cooled off. I'm actually wearing the nasty gal bikini, which I would have showed you guys, which I am so proud of myself for wearing. Alex keeps bigging me up and being like, you look amazing, yes to that bikini, which is every boyfriend's responsibility, isn't it? But yeah, I've just set up camp. Of course I'm in the shade because I am a complete shade bather, but we found like a really nice spot just in the corner. Alex is doing lengths, swimming back and forth in the pool. He is that boyfriend that just wants you to watch him do handstands and dives into the pool. So I've just got a really nice corner where I'm just going to sit. I'm going to edit some of the photos from this morning, soak up that vitamin D despite the fact that I'm in the shade, and just enjoy being in Ibiza. That's the plan of action for this morning. I will show you a room tour later. We have obviously already exploded in it. I wanted to show you it last night, but of course we arrived so late that it was already dark, that it wasn't really like worth showing. So I will give you a little bit of a tour later. I'm just hoping that by the time we go back up to the room it will have been cleaned, so it at least looks a little bit more presentable to show you guys, because we have literally exploded everything in there. But yeah, and that's the plan of action for this morning. Are you enjoying?
I am enjoying very much indeed. How
beautiful is the hotel?
It is very picturesque. I'm going to spin you around so you get the backdrop for the 360.
Don't spin me too fast, you're going to make everyone sick in the camera. I'm literally, honestly, it's the funniest thing as well. Whenever we get into pools, Alex is absolutely fine. I'm literally on my tippy toes. But yeah, it's been a morning by the pool. Might go and get a smoothie in a bit. Would you like a smoothie?
Oh yeah, go on then.
Yeah, I think gonna treat ourselves to a smoothie. It's been so long since we've had a holiday like this. I mean, honestly, I think it's been like pre-pandemic. You're too tall for me to fit into the kit.
You're too small. You're like 2 foot.
Oh, this has been such a wonderful morning.
What it took to making you.
My goodness, it is so bright the second you step outside. But I've just come back to the room, taken myself away from the pool after a lovely couple of hours sitting, dipping in and out, sitting in the sunshine, sitting in the shade. It's been absolutely lovely, but I thought I would just come back because I feel like I haven't fully explained like where we are, the hotel. I wanted to give you a little bit of a room tour. I came back actually and our room hadn't been done up, and I was like, oh, I wonder why our room hasn't been made up. We left the do not disturb sign on the door. So I've taken that off now, so hopefully room service will be here soon, just to kind of like straighten it up a little bit, you know, make the beds, all of that lovely stuff that you get when you stay at a really lovely luxurious hotel. So we're staying at a really gorgeous hotel in Escanar, which is like the southwest. east side of the island, kind of like near to the old town. It's a really gorgeous little like coastal village. It's really cute, and we're staying at a really beautiful hotel called Allure Soul Ibiza here in Ibiza, which is just absolutely gorgeous. It's like a really lovely, it's a really lovely luxurious hotel. It's in their like luxury hotel kind of like sector on the Jet2 website, so I will link it down below for you guys if you want to have a look. I'll show you our room as well and like around the hotel a little bit, because it is just absolutely stunning. Like a really modern, very luxurious hotel. It's like the perfect kind of place to go to for like a 4 or 5 night stay if you just want something like a bit of an escape, something really like modern, really high end. It's absolutely stunning. So we've gone for like the most basic room. We've just got the double room, so there's nothing too fancy, nothing too, you know, like luxurious about this, because obviously if it's only 4 days and we're not going to be spending all that much time in the room, so we didn't want to go for anything like too high end. And working with Jet2, we just wanted to show you like obviously what the kind of like standard room is here. So considering that this is like the lowest spec, it is such a gorgeous room. So I'm just out here chilling on the balcony. Every single room has like a little balcony or terrace, and we've got a cute little view over like a few of the other hotels and like pools and stuff. And the best part is if you look over here, we have a really gorgeous view of the sea, which is absolutely stunning. This isn't even like a sea room or anything, so imagine what the sea room views must look like. But there's a really cute like beach down there. That's like a little bar that was absolutely, oh my goodness, it was hilarious last night. They had an Ollie Murs impersonator, and it was just, it was a vibe. It was an absolute vibe. So I've just chucked our suitcases out here just to get them out of the way. But if you come into the room, it's like a really cute little room. Please excuse the fact that the beds are definitely not not made, but we just got a little double room which has got everything you need. It's got like a little, please excuse all the mess, as I said, we have literally exploded, but we've got the little, you know, like makeup station. I always bring my own little mirror, because I always find even when hotels have like good mirrors, they never have like one to sit down and do your makeup in. So we've got the makeup station, lovely double bed over here, and then the bathroom is over here. And this is actually a very good outfit of the day mirror, which I really like, so I can show you what I'm wearing each day. We have of course unpacked. Let me know, are you an unpacker straight awayer, or are you a live out of your suitcase for a week? I'm definitely the kind of person that unpacks straight away. I cannot deal with living out of a suitcase. So all of our stuff is unpacked, and then this is the bathroom over here. It's like quite a cute little bathroom. You definitely have to be close to whoever you're sharing the room with, because that shower door is not like covered. I can see Alex's little tush as he's in the shower, which is obviously fine for us. And then you've got a little toilet around here, and then the sink and another little mirror. So there's definitely like got lots of mirrors around here, which I'm really happy about, because it means I can show you my outfits, show you what I'm wearing. This is the Nasty Gal bikini that I told you guys all about, that I'm just absolutely obsessed with. I've seen, I think, Fourth and the Reckless also do a similar one. I'll link a couple of options down below just in case this one's not still in stock, but I really like it, and I'm really being brave, wearing a bikini, walking around the hotel, and Alex, bless him, is literally, he's being my hype girl, and I've just got on the little Phase 8 coverall. You can see it's a bit wet because I've been in and out of the pool. I just got this, like, you know, just to be a bit more comfortable as you're walking around. So this is our hotel, which is like a really lovely little room, exactly what you need for just a little week's break. Okay, I've just come outside to show you a bit more of the hotel. I don't want to like disturb any of the guests because it's very chill vibes out here, but it's got this really cute little like sitting area. I feel like this is where most people will just come like have a drink, have their lunch. It is absolutely huge. So our room is like on the complete other side of this building, but you've also got like the pool view rooms as well, which look absolutely gorgeous. Then there's quite a few different pools. We've got one here which is like a bit more, just like a little small pool. This hotel is completely adults only as well, which is really lovely, because it means you've got no like splashing around, no diving. So we've got a little pool over there, and then you've got like a bigger pool over on this side. If I just walk around, I'm gonna grab us some drinks as well in a minute. So yeah, you've got this big pool over here, and then right at the top is where we've been sitting. That's like a bit more of an infinity pool. I wonder if we can see Alex. I think he must be sitting down now because I can't see him in the pool, but yeah, we've just been sitting right at the top over there, which is like so out of the way. It's so peaceful and private. And they've also got, which I think is just absolutely adorable, these little swingy chairs, which a lot of people have just been like sitting and chilling in. Such a gorgeous resort. Right, so after a gorgeous morning by the pool, we decided to come out and find a spot of lunch in Es Canara. Just have a little wander around The beach is like literally two seconds away from our hotel. It's just an absolute stone's throw, so we're just gonna have a wander along the beach, see what we can see. Wait, actually, do we want to walk along the beach or should we walk along the path?
I'll walk along the beach.
Let's walk along the beach. Let's walk along the beach because it is just absolutely
I can test out my new Crocs.
Oh yeah, Alex bought some Crocs before we went. What do we think, guys? Are we team Croc or are we team not? Oh, I think he looks really cute in them. But yeah, just have a nice wander along the beach, a nice explore of the local area. It's absolutely beautiful here. So we have just stopped for some lunch at this really cute little beachside restaurant called Mama Jamma, which I'm kind of obsessed with the name. It's absolutely adorable. It's just on like the beachfront here. So we've got the cutest little view, and oh my goodness, let me give you a little scope at this restaurant because it's such a vibe. This is like, this to me is like Ibiza vibes. It's absolutely gorgeous. We've got these really cute little like bushes. They're like really like white, clean aesthetic with like the oak, looking straight out onto the beach. And look at how gorgeous my boy is looking. You are in your element, aren't you, Gorge? Oh, so we're just gonna have some lunch here, which I'm so excited about. So we are back now from Es Canar. I had the loveliest lunch of mussels. And what was it that you had?
Squid.
Squid. It was so good. One of my favourite things about going to like Spanish places is they do such good seafood. So if you're not the biggest fan of seafood, it's probably not the place for you. But we've come back now and we've decided we're going to jump back in the pool because it's just so hot at the moment. And today we have just dedicated as a pool day. Also, can we just appreciate the fact that my liner has held up so well. This is the YSL waterproof liner, and honestly it's the only thing I ever wear if I know I'm going to be like really hot, you know, I'm going to be doing a lot of sweating or like a lot of like movement or anything like that. So just to show you my little outfit on the day, and the outfit of the day mirror. So I've changed swimming costumes now. I've gone for this little warehouse one, which I really love. It's like such a cute little like blue and white number, and I've just added the little new look, not new look, Nasty Gal sarong over the top. I had to size down 2 sizes in this. I've got this in an 8, and I'm definitely not an 8 on bottom. I'm usually like a 12. So one thing to know, if you are looking to get the sarong, size down in it. I got this in the white and the black, and I absolutely adore them both. They're so nice because they're like kind of pre-tied for you, so they're really lovely, and they're like a full length as well, which is so lovely. I've got my 2 beach bags ready, I've got my hat ready, so we're gonna go and spend another afternoon by the pool. Well, my goodness, what a palaver. It has been a little while since I last spoke to you. I was planning on showing my outfit, having a nice breezy like little get ready with me because we're heading out for dinner tonight, and I had an absolute nightmare. Number one, it was upload day today, and literally 2 seconds before clicking the upload button, I'd realised that half of the video had corrupted. And isn't it so funny that I realised it because it was only about 22 minutes of the video had like successfully exported, and so I was like, that's a short video for me. Turns out it's because half of it's corrupted, so I'm really sorry that tonight's video was late. And then I had another absolute palaver with an ad that just went live on my Instagram, and trying to do all of that in the midst of getting ready. So poor Alex has been waiting for ages for me, so I'm going to do the quickest outfit of the day. This is actually a dress that I'm not really supposed to be showing you yet, but I'm wearing it tonight because it's honestly just the most gorgeous, comfiest dress. Wearing it with my little Bowden slides, and I've got my Ted Baker bag beside me. We are both absolutely starving, so we're going to head straight out for dinner in Es Carar. Moment of appreciation for Alex's outfit of the night. You are looking gorgeous tonight. Do you want to tell us where your outfit's from? Do an outfit of the day as we're walking for dinner?
So yeah, this is Ted Baker. This is not too much.
No, actually, I think your entire outfit is M&S. M&S shoes, M&S linen shorts, and M&S linen shirt. You should be a brand rep for M&S.
I could be a Marxies man, an ambassador for M&S.
Absolutely love that outfit on you.
This is M&S 101, how to style up and look fetch.
M&S, if you're looking for a male model, he's your guy. But we're heading to go get paella tonight, which I'm so excited for because we've been literally looking forward to paella since we booked this trip. So it's gonna be a good one.
Ese hombre está mal, es muy adicto a lo que diga la gente. Rico de money, pero pobre de su mind. Eso es lo que dicen, ¿no? Quiere todo eso, quiere comprar lo que el dinero no le da. Qué mala vida la que tienes, con tantos bajos y placeres. Se llena lista de mujeres y dices que estás mal, y dices que estás mal. Ahora te explico.
No muestro porque yo quiero tan poco pa' joder. En la vida un ganador si sabe perder. Lo que nunca tuve de chico quiero tener. Y ahora que lo tengo todo se siente bien víctima. Es que no es mi culpa que no tenga nada. Trabaja de noche hasta madrugar. Poder mostrarles que sí es capaz. Y si eres una víctima, vaya pa' su casa, deje molestar. Eres como un pez perdido en el mar. Muestro porque quiero, no es necesidad.
Made a friend. Hello, friend. I think she's only interested in the food. No food for you, my love. No food for you. No, she's also fishy. No food for you. Oh, sorry. Oh, bye-bye. My goodness, I've come outside to say hello, but it is so bright. I might have to get my sunglasses. That is so much better. I do apologise because I know it means that now you cannot really see my eyes. Not that you really want to because my goodness they are puffy. This morning I thought I would just give you a little bit of an update after last night's amazing meal before I got myself properly dressed and ready. I've done a hair wash this morning. My hair was really needing it. I feel like all the sea and like the sea air, even though like I didn't put my hair underwater at all in the pool or anything, but it's not chlorinated, it's like fresh water, which means there's just kind of like salt everywhere basically, which means my skin and my hair was screaming at me to have a really nice wash, get it all off. Obviously I did rinse last night as well. I have also refaked tanned this morning because I've got quite a big project that we are shooting today, which I'm really excited about. But back to last night's meal. So we went to a place that was dead. And I'm not gonna lie, I was really concerned as to why I was dead. I was kind of saying to Alex, I was like, is that not like a sign? Like I always feel like the busier places are usually the better places. And he was like, oh, but it looks like it was so pretty, it looks so nice. And one thing he was saying was maybe it's quite a local place. And that's something on my face then. Maybe it's quite a local place, and the Spanish obviously don't eat until like 9, 10 o'clock. Like 10 o'clock is kind of standard for the Spanish to eat. So I was kind of like, okay, so I gave it the benefit of the doubt, and oh my goodness, it was the best paella I have ever had in my entire life. The lady was the loveliest lady in the world, and we found out why it was so dead, and that is because it actually shut down from COVID. They just obviously couldn't afford the maintenance, so it's been closed for 2 years, and it was actually it's just been bought out by the hotel that's right beside it. I think that's another Allure. I think it's Allure Miami that's right beside it. And they bought out the restaurant, so the lady, and it's actually her and her boyfriend, like he's the chef, she kind of like runs it, and it meant that they could carry on, but obviously they've been having trouble because no one knows that it's back open and no one knows that it's there, and it was incredible. I literally said to her that was the best paella I've ever had in my entire life, and she was like, thank you so much, like my boyfriend gets so worried, like, you know, he's never really sure, and I was like, oh my goodness, no, you need to tell him that it was amazing. So it's called Marbella, which is a bit of a weird name to call a restaurant in Ibiza in my opinion, but it's basically, if you go along the coast, you just have to kind of like, there's loads of little bars and restaurants, and all of those were quite full, and it's like right the way along, and it's so, oh my goodness, so picturesque, like real, that to me is like the epitome of like an Ibiza aesthetic. It's very white, clean, you've just got like these like wooden beams, it's got like a big olive tree in the middle, like it's really basically like oak and white. To me that's like Ibiza vibe, so it was just gorgeous, right on the beach, absolutely stunning. And also they've got, it's like very open, it's like this little courtyard, but it's very open, which means you get the most lovely breeze coming from the beach, which was so appreciated last night, because my goodness, it is so hot here. So it really was just the loveliest meal. So we're just getting ready this morning. As I said, I've got quite a big project to shoot today, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'm basically doing some work. Am I gonna say? I feel like I should be able to say by now. I'm doing some work with Karen Millen for their social channels, which should be going live, I think maybe the day after this vlog goes out, actually. So yeah, so I'm shooting a really big project whilst I'm there with them. I was wearing one of the dresses from the project, which I don't want to show you yet, because I have actually filmed like a full haul of all of the dresses that will be going live after this video, so that you can see all of the pieces that I am shooting. And I'm so excited. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this. So we're actually heading to Zara this morning to get the content, because it is absolutely beautiful there. I've been saving so many images from Zara. All the like bougainvillea looks absolutely stunning. The like the vibe of it, the aesthetic is just gorgeous. Actually, the Marbella restaurant to me was like a much more pared down version of Zara. So we're heading there today, which I'm really looking forward to. It's just about a 15-20 minute ride away, so we're just gonna get a taxi and head over to there. So I'm really looking forward to it. But plan of action this morning, we're up bright and early because I've got a few other bits to do. I've got a reel to film. I'm going to be doing a bit of like a makeup reel of like what I'm wearing whilst I'm here, because I always get loads of questions about like what makeup I wear on holiday and things like that. So I'm going to film that, then we're going to head down to breakfast, and then we're going to get on our way. So I'm really looking forward to it, Zara, this morning. So I need to wait for it to get out of the shower so I can start filming my makeup reel, get my hair sorted, get a proper outfit on. I just keep chucking on this dress, I'm not gonna lie, this dress has been absolutely amazing. This is the River Island bodycon dress, and I just chucked it on to go to breakfast this morning, and I just chucked it on now just to sit and chat with you guys. So it really has been a great dress, and I'm probably gonna end up wearing this on our travels home. So definitely one to pick up if you're looking for something really easy just to throw on whilst you're on holiday. It's super comfy, super stretchy, super easy. So yeah, I'm gonna try and say hello properly. Oh my goodness, my face is a completely different colour to the rest of my body right now. Let's go get that sorted. We've just arrived at Zara now, and my goodness, is this place beautiful. I've seen it on so many like vlogs and photos and Instagram posts, but I feel like even those don't do it justice. Like, we arrived and I was just gobsmacked, and Alex kept saying to me, I swear you've like seen this before, like surely you'll know the deal. And I was like, no, I was not expecting it to be this beautiful. So we've just been given our day bed, so we've gone for a day pass, which is €100 each, but actually it's not too bad because €70 of that is redeemable on food. And knowing my boyfriend, we will definitely get our money's worth when it comes to the food at this place. So essentially it's only actually £30 for the visit, which is such a good deal. So it is like a little bit spenny, but it is beautiful. And so far, even though we've only just arrived, I would say worth it. So I'm really excited to see just what the full Zara experience is going to be like. Alex has already he dove head first into the pool to cool off because it is so hot. And of course we've got our big campaign shoot, so I can't get my hair or anything wet just yet, so I just have to deal with trying to fan myself dry and trying to look as cool as possible for the photos. But I'm so excited about the shoot because this location is just absolutely beautiful, so I'm so excited to spend the day here.
Rayo del sol, cambia el tiempo en el reloj.
So we're about halfway through the shoot now. We've done, I think, 4 out of 7 outfits. I've still got 3 more to do, but my goodness, it is now about midday, and that midday sun is hot. So we had decided we're going to take a little bit of a break, jump in the pool, cool off, and just, as long as I don't get my hair and makeup wet, then I should be absolutely fine. So I've just put on my little H&M swimming costume, which I absolutely love, this like one piece. It is strapless, but it does have straps if you do want to. I might put the straps on if I am going to be doing some like proper proper swimming this afternoon, but I think I'm just going to leave it Bardo start for now and jump in the pool, cool off. We are just sitting by the long pool now. That's the pool that you can use if you are a day guest. So they have got like some pools reserved for like people that are staying here, you know, as a hotel, but the long pool is the one that you can use just as day guests. It's a really, really beautiful swimming pool. I might give you a little bit of a tour once I've cooled down a bit in a little bit, because honestly I just want to explore the entire place, because they've got the most amazing like vegetable garden, they've got the most amazing like bougainvillea everywhere. Like these are literally row of orange trees. It's just amazing. But for now I'm going to jump in the pool and cool off. So cooled off in the pool, feeling much more refreshed now. We've decided we're going to have a little bit of an explore and a bit of a tour around the grounds, because they are just absolutely remarkable. Like honestly, it's so beautiful. So as I said, we've just been chilling. There's our bed over there. We've just been chilling by the long pool, which is like probably the most famous pool here. We actually saw as well a girl planning her wedding here, which must be so magical. But this is the long pool here, which is just absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it is very long, hence the name. It's a freshwater pool as well, which I feel like pretty much all the pools in Ibiza are freshwater. Don't quote me on that, but ours at the hotel is. This one is here. All of the pools are here, and it's just so stunning. Like we're surrounded by this olive grove in here. We're gonna go and get some drinks later over there. It's just so gorgeous. Just look at how magnificent that looks. Every inch of this place is like a postcard. So I think this is part of the kitchen garden over here, which they've even got beds in it. And one thing that is pretty clear, and one thing that I will say, if you are someone that does not like bugs, this is not the place for you, because they definitely don't fumigate it. I think they really encourage like insects and bugs and wildlife and all of that jazz, because I don't know if you can see them flying around me, but I literally have butterflies flying between me and Alex right now. Dragonflies flying over the water, which is amazing. The only downside is there are a lot of wasps here. I'm a little bit of a wasp phobe, so I am not enjoying the wasps, but the rest of it, like the butterflies and the dragonflies, don't bother you at all. It is quite magical seeing the dragonflies just kind of skitting over the water as you're swimming inside of it. But yeah, they obviously try and encourage as much, you know, wildlife and bugs as possible, because it will really help with regards to the kitchen garden, with regards to the flowers. So it is the kind of place where if you are not a fan of bugs, you will not like it here. There's actually quite a lot of people as well chilling in these day beds, which are nowhere near any of the pools, so it quite surprises me. I think these are the kind where you just literally just want some shade, enjoy with friends. Like there's a lot of groups here, which is really cute. Quite a lot of couples too. And then you've also got these kind of sunbeds just through here. Just so lovely. And this place is honestly just completely filled with is it bougainvillea or bougainvillea? I think it's bougainvillea. The most stunning flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. They are just swarming every wall, every orifice. And it is also really amazingly built on an orange grove. So they've got all these real orange trees. I'm not sure if they have any other fruit growing, if there's any other kind of orchards of any kind. I think I can see actually through there olive trees growing. So I think they also have an olive, is it an olive grove as well? I think it's an olive grove. So I think just lots of groves through here, no orchards, but honestly it's just so magical. Oh, you can see over here the oranges growing. Look, so amazing. Look at the oranges growing. Honestly, I'm so tempted to like just pick one and have one for lunch. How wholesome is that? So we've just come to the vegetable garden, and it is quite impressive. My goodness, they're literally rows and rows of, I think that looks like rhubarb. That definitely looks like rhubarb to me. We've got, oh, it's all in Spanish. Pimiento verde green perera. No idea what that is, but it's so beautiful. And look at these olive trees. Oh, it would just be the dream to have olive trees in my own garden one day. One day. And we've got this adorable little seating area with these stunning cast iron chairs. They look absolutely gorgeous. This has given me so much inspo for mine and Alex's garden, because we do need to get some new garden furniture in there. And I really love this bench over here. Yep, I definitely think we need something like this in our garden. It's like this beautiful wrought iron, like really, it looks really weathered, but it's not. It's absolutely stunning, although it's breaking my heart. All of the leaves and petals that have fallen onto it, but it's just such a beautiful little area to sit, have a coffee, unwind. I'm in love.
Solo un rayo del sol cambia el tiempo en el reloj. Hoy mis deudas reciben perdón. Pago por el show. Me siento feliz porque si no soy yo, pues quién. Todos caen a mi lado. El freno lo arranqué. Me siento feliz porque yo no dudo mi power. Te burlaste de mí, se acabó. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, quiero un carro que corra más. Nada me rompe, no, no, nada me rompe. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, y Marte me espera mientras yo vea. Nada me rompe, no, no, nada me rompe.
The sangria has arrived. Is it even a Spanish holiday if you don't drink your body weight in sangria? Oh my goodness, looks so, so good. Oh my god, lunch looks so good. Trying to get the beasties away. Thanks, babe. Protect the chicken. What could be better than lunch? Your little private cabana setup, sangria, sunshine. Oh, I'm so happy right now. So after the loveliest lunch, we're now going to do the last few outfits of the day. Wearing the most beautiful, beautiful dress. I cannot wait for you guys to see all of these looks in my next video. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not already for the next video after this, because they are just absolutely stunning. And I'm just loving swanning about in them in this gorgeous, gorgeous location. It really is beautiful here.
Voy a vivir porque si yo no soy yo, pues quién. Todos caen a mi lado. Los frenos los arranqué. Me siento feliz porque vivo mi vida centrado. Te burlaste de mí, se acabó. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, quiero un carro que corra más. Nada me rompe, no, no, nada me rompe.
Well, that is a wrap on a very successful afternoon shoot. We have finished the campaign shoot and I could not be happier. The images turned out so, so beautifully. Sometimes it's really tricky to know, like when you've got such a clear vision in mind of what you're like hoping to kind of like come out of the images. Sometimes it turns out the way you want it to and sometimes it just doesn't. But thank goodness the images turned out exactly how I wanted. I've been saving and pinning images from Zara for weeks, so I'm so happy. So we were just rewarding ourselves with a lovely afternoon by the pool after a very tricky shoot. Like when you see these images on my Instagram, I hope to goodness that you could just give it as much love as you can and just comment on the kind of, what's the word, the determination that both of us showed by being able to get the photos, because my goodness, it is hot and getting photos in this heat is not an easy feat, let me tell you. So we are rewarding ourselves with a lovely afternoon by the pool. And in case you're wondering why I'm not in the pool, why I'm just like on the side of the pool, it is because I'm actually too short for this swimming pool. The long pool at Zara is rather deep and it kind of comes up to about here on me, which is just a little bit too deep for me. So I was kind of trying to like stand on my tippy toes, trying to make it work, but I'm just going to settle for having my feet dangling in, sitting on the side and soaking up some rays whilst Alex splashes about in the swimming pool. So what a beautiful afternoon to end a really successful shoot. I'm so happy with how the images have turned out, and I can't get over how stunning Zara is. Definitely worth a day visit if you're coming to Ibiza and you just want a really picturesque, beautiful day by a really lovely pool. Definitely would recommend coming here. It's been so lovely. I feel like this holiday I've actually spent a lot more time in the sun than I normally do. Normally I am literally dying for shade. Like, I am running for every single bit of shade that I can because I'm always so scared of burning, and I feel like this has really been helping. This isn't spun or anything. I've spoken about this before. It's the Garnier Ombre Soleil Over Makeup Super SPF. It's an SPF 50 that you can spray over the top of your makeup that you're already wearing. You can spray it over the top of your current SPF that you're already using. Like, I would use this, I've genuinely been spraying this about once an hour because I really don't want to be burning, especially because I'm wearing like a completely strapless swimsuit, which again is something I don't normally do. Normally when it comes to, I feel like I look like I definitely don't have any clothes on then, but I do. I feel like normally when it comes to like outfits, whenever I'm on holiday, I really like to like cover up my shoulders. Today I have been completely shoulderless. Well, I say all day. We've been taking photos for 90% of the day, but the times that I have been in the pool and chilling, I have been completely strapless and Bardo style. So I'm just going to give myself another top up of this. Also very nice and refreshing, so we'll link this down below because it's been a saving grace this holiday. Well, it's officially time to say goodbye to Zara. We've had the loveliest afternoon just chilling by the pool and chilling in our day bed. I must admit, I love a day bed. I've never actually like bought a day bed until a holiday I went on a couple of years ago, and I went with some friends and they persuaded me because usually, like, you know, when you're in a hotel and like you have to pay extra for the day bed, I'm thinking I'm not paying extra for a day bed. Like, there's perfectly good sun loungers here. Oh, it's just so nice. It really is such a luxury, just like such a lovely little extra, just means you can relax so much more. Like, they bring you your lunch and everything like that. It just feels really bougie, so would definitely recommend. And I don't know if you can see as I'm walking along this path, there are butterflies just literally flying all around me. It's absolutely insane, but it's time to head back to our hotel now. It has been such a lovely day at Zara. Really enjoyed the day visit. I definitely think I would love to come back maybe as another day guest again. I don't know. I'll be really interested to see what the rooms are like because the hotel is beautiful. Maybe one day, but yeah, it's just been such a lovely visit. I'm very sad to be saying goodbye. So it is a little while later now. We are back, we're washed, we're dressed, and we are ready for dinner, heading out tonight for just a bit of a casual dinner tonight. So I've just scraped my hair back because I'm not wanting to use too much heat styling on it whilst I'm away. So I've just done a bit of a half up, half down kind of do. I feel like I'm looking at very shiny already, but just refreshed my makeup, and I've put on one of my favorite dresses. This is the Leader dress. It's a really gorgeous petite brand, and this dress is stunning. It's like, it's got this really deep cut, but I'm not actually wearing a bra or anything. I don't even have nipple covers on tonight. I don't even feel like it needs it because it's really nice and secure. So I absolutely love that, and I've just paired it with some tan accessories. I've got my little Loewe basket bag, and then my little LK Bennett espadrilles, which I really like, and nice and comfortable for just a little casual evening meal. So we better head out because we are both very hungry. Good morning, everyone. I'm very sorry if I sound really croaky this morning. Last night was one of those nights where it's supposed to be just a really quiet, chilled night, and it ended up being rather wild. So I'm feeling a little bit delicate this morning, but nonetheless, we're up. We're getting ourselves ready for the day, and I thought I would just come outside. I thought we could maybe do our makeup together and just check in because I cannot believe we're already on the last day here in Ibiza. This has been such a flying visit. It's honestly gone so quickly. We have had such a blast. Like, it's been such a good balance of like work and like enjoying ourselves that we have really enjoyed ourselves. So yeah, it is the last day today. We're just going to be having a beach day, so I'm going to do a super simple makeup. I have not been wearing a lot of makeup whilst I've been here, other than the first day when I did like the full winged liner. I realised what a waste of time that was because 99.9% of the time you're wearing sunglasses. Like, it is so bright, I'm really struggling to see the camera, and if you're wearing sunglasses all the time, what's the point in doing like a big, you know, liner kind of look? So I've just been keeping it really minimal since then. So I'm going to do another minimal makeup, so just having a beach day today, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'm first going to go with the Emma Hardy SPF. This is a protect and primer, which I really like because it means I don't have to bother with a second primer, which is really nice, and it's just quite a lightweight SPF. Like, it doesn't leave any white cast or anything, and you guys know that I top this up with the Garnier one throughout the day. I pretty much spray the Garnier one every hour, every couple of hours, just because I really want to make sure that I am protecting my face. I don't tan at all, so I don't want to burn my face, because I know that if I get it in the sun, if I don't wear my SPF, I will burn so badly. I'm then going to go in with the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This is just a really nice lightweight one. This is the new Light Revealer Natural Skin Illuminator, and it's a really nice one, just to add a little, basically just a little perfecting layer on my skin. That's all it does. Like, it's not, doesn't feel or look like you're wearing a foundation at all. It just feels like an extra layer of skin, basically, is the best way to describe it. So we could have a little chat about food as well, because I know a lot of you guys that follow me might or might know that I am actually gluten free. Now, I have a gluten intolerance, and it's a bit of a different gluten intolerance compared to most people's. Gluten does not affect my tummy at all. Like, I don't get a sore tummy, I don't get, like, you know, I have to be able to toilet or anything like that. That's not how my gluten intolerance affects me. It's completely on my head. So I have suffered from migraines from the age of about 14. I used to have unbearable migraines, and I remember the doctors always thought it was down to stress, and I was in and out of hospital. I saw so many consultants, I had so many like MRIs, CTs, so many scans, because they had no idea what was wrong. They could not work it out for the life of them. Like, I saw so many professionals and so many experts in the field, and yeah, and I do remember, actually, I think I must have been about 16. It was after my GCSEs. I was in Disneyland and I had a migraine, and I remember just thinking, this cannot be stress. And it wasn't until I was about, I think it might have been my last year of uni, so it was about 2021, when a friend of mine was diagnosed with celiac. And she said to me, she was like, maybe, I can't remember why, but we had a few similar symptoms, and she was like, maybe you should consider seeing if gluten affects your headaches. And I remember being like, oh, that's absolutely rubbish. Like, so many doctors told me to keep a food diary, and I remember being like, food does not affect it. Like, sometimes I would eat a big bowl of pasta and get a headache, and sometimes I wouldn't. Like, I would never really know. And anyway, my friend basically told me you should have a look into seeing if, like, gluten is affecting your migraines. By the way, I'm going in with the Laura Mercier bronzer in 01. Such a nice, simple bronzer. Just doing the lightest little cheek chisel, just so that I don't have a complete moon face. But yeah, so she was like, you should have a look into it, see if it affects it. And the problem is that on the NHS, they're not very, like, they obviously don't have the biggest budgets, and I never want to, like, waste anyone's time. So it's pretty much just a self-diagnosis. The doctor told me that when it comes to intolerances, it doesn't really come up like celiac disease does. Like, it won't come up in your blood and things like that. That's going to have to be something that, like, you kind of self-diagnose. So yeah, I spent the next few months basically realizing that yes, gluten gives me migraines, and it's one of those where I remember at first I was like really worried. Is it definitely just in my head? Like, is this definitely a thing? This sounds so weird. Like, I'd never heard it before. But every time I accidentally ate gluten, I'd get a migraine. So that's how I knew it was definitely, like, not just something that I was, like, making up myself in my head. Like, it was definitely a gluten intolerance, because there were a couple of times I didn't even realize I'd eaten gluten, and I gave myself literally the world's worst migraine. So yeah, it's a really tough one, because it's not just like a tummy thing you can kind of control. Like, if I have a migraine, it's not like I can do anything. Like, I'm wiped for the next 24 hours. It's a really hard one. There have been a couple of times I've been at restaurants and they've said something's gluten-free and they've not given me the gluten-free option, and I have known, because I've spent the next 24 hours having to lie in a dark room with the worst migraine ever. So yes, but very, very long story. I'm very sorry. I'm going to go in with my Dior brow pencil as I'm chatting. So recently I've heard a lot of kind of like studies and stuff saying about how even if you have an intolerance, you can actually wean yourself back onto it. And being gluten intolerant is such a pain. Like, people that are like, oh yeah, being gluten-free is a dietary choice, it is not in the slightest. Gluten-free alternatives suck. Gluten-free bread sucks. Gluten-free cakes suck. I never have found a gluten-free alternative that tastes equal to the normal thing. Like, they all suck. And also another thing is that it's not a dietary thing in terms of, like, people are like, oh yeah, they do it because it's like a healthy diet. Gluten-free alternatives are actually more calorific than the normal version of it. So, like, if I was to get gluten-free pizza, I think it's like 600 more calories than a normal pizza. Not that I really calorie count, but like, it's definitely not a choice. It's definitely not a dietary, you know, fad or anything like that. It's just such a nuisance and such a pain, and like going to restaurants, especially when you're like abroad and having to try and like communicate and translate the whole gluten thing is really, really difficult. So recently I've heard that you can start kind of weaning yourself back onto it, and I've definitely noticed that mine is completely an intolerance, in the sense of the more gluten I eat, the worse my migraine or headache is. So if I just have a little bit of gluten, I might just get a bit of a headache, a bit of like a pain in the back of my eyes. It's quite like bearable, I can deal with it. I can maybe take a little headache painkiller and get on with my day. If I accidentally eat a lot of gluten, I'm wiped, I have a migraine, that's it for the next 24 hours. So it's really interesting, because it is definitely the kind of thing where it's like, it could not be more of an intolerance if I tried. So the fact that there's been a lot of research and evidence recently about intolerance and kind of weaning yourself back onto the item, I've been really wanting to just get to a point where, like, let's say that we have a family meal and someone's cooked something for us and there's like noodles in it that I can't eat. I could just eat around the noodles. Like, I could eat all the chicken and the veg and like something like that. Or like everyone has wraps and I just have everything else, like motorbike going past, and I have everything else except the wrap. Or like little things that I don't think people realise how many things gluten is in. Like, there's gluten in soy sauce. There's so many things that have gluten in that you would never know. So it can be really tricky. So I want to get to a point where, like, I'm pretty much at a point where I can eat sauces that have wheat in it. So like soy sauce, or things like Hossein sauce, teriyaki sauce. Those don't seem to be affecting me. So I feel like I've got to a good point with that. And if I have like a little bit of bread or like a little bit of gluten, I seem to be okay. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do this holiday. Is I'm basically not, whenever I'm at restaurants, I'm not even telling them. I'm deliberately ordering things that don't have bread in. Like the other day we had a Caesar salad and I just asked for it without the croutons in it, which is like very easy to kind of translate and do. But other than that, I've not really been discussing with anyone, like, could you please make this gluten free, just because I feel like choices might be helping and choices might be like growing my tolerance to the items. So that's basically what I've been doing at this holiday. I'm going to go in, oh sorry, did not talk that through, but I'm sure you guys know it's the Refi Brow Gel. Now if you're going on holiday, you need this in your life. Even if you don't want to fill in your brows and you just want to give them like a little bit of a brush, oh my god, this is so good. It's like the only thing that holds, the only thing that stays. It is amazing in the sense that it doesn't budge. Like, you can go in the water and it will not budge, but it's also not too harsh. Like, it's not like a waterproof mascara where like it takes so long to get it off. Like, it does come off really easily when you use a cleanser. So we'll link that down below. It's amazing. And then I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier. I'm really loving this as like a bit of a blush eye combo. As you guys know, never wore blush before, so this is like a great product if you're like me and you're a little bit scared of blush and a little bit adverse to it. This is a great one just to like get you into blush and get you kind of like back on the bandwagon, because it's a really nice subtle one. It dries a little bit matte, so it's not like a highlight or anything, but it just kind of, the way that I apply it is right at the top of my cheekbone, and it just helps to kind of give that like contoured, like, I feel like it really helps in line with your bronzer as well. And then I just apply it a little bit on my eyes as well, as more of like a base for my eyeshadow, or as an eyeshadow basically, because I don't really apply anything else at the moment. That's all I've really been wearing this holiday. And then for mascara, I'm going to go in with the Lancome Idol Lash Waterproof Mascara, just because I know we are going to be by the beach today. Even though I don't really get my head under the water, I obviously will be sweating a lot and things like that. Oh, I've just realised I did not curl my lashes. Now this is something that I have rediscovered, and you're going to think I'm absolutely mad at eyelash curlers. Why did I stop using an eyelash curler for so many years? Because my goodness, it makes such a huge difference on my lashes, like the curl that it gives them when I use an eyelash curler. I can't believe I ever stopped using one. I honestly think if you didn't want to wear any mascara, you could get away with, well, I guess depending on your lashes, but you could probably get away with just using the eyelash curler to give you just that little bit of like, you know, definition. I'm quite lucky, I do actually have quite dark lashes naturally. I just have quite dark hair naturally, to be perfectly honest. Like, my brows are dark, my lashes are dark, and my other hair is dark. And then I'm just going to add my Nars Lip Butter in Orgasm, my absolute fave. And that is my super simple holiday makeup done and dusted. I haven't decided if I'm going to start my hair today. I feel like if I'm going to be by the beach, it might just be worth chucking it up in a bun and just accepting that it is what it is. But yeah, ready for the last day. Need to go get my jewellery on, head down for breakfast and get myself sorted up for the day. Honestly, cannot believe it is the last day today. I'm so sad, but we will make the most of it. We're gonna have the best last day here in Ibiza. Well, we've had a slight change of plan for today. Initially we thought we were gonna have a bit of a beach day, but we've actually decided to take a boat over to Ibiza Old Town because we've not explored it yet. There's one thing I will definitely say is that it has been quite a shame that we have not been able to hire a car whilst we've been here. I know a lot of people that come to Ibiza hire cars. This is something that really gets my goat actually, because you actually have to be 26 to hire a car, and seeing as though I'm only 24, I'm technically not allowed. So even though Alex would be able to, it was a little bit last minute, we decided not to. But the irony of the fact that I have been driving for 7 years and I'm not allowed to hire a car purely because of my age. But if someone who was 28 got their pass, they passed their driver's test tomorrow, they'd be able to hire a car this week. Drives me nuts because I'd be perfectly comfortable driving a car around Ibiza. So I would say if you can, if you're able to, definitely hire a car because it's a really, really great way to see the island. Obviously, we've stayed quite local and stayed quite within our area because of the fact that we've not been able to hire a car. But long story short, we've decided to get the boat over to Ibiza Old Town and explore that a little bit because we've not really had a day just out exploring. So little outfit of the day for a day exploring. This is the really gorgeous La Bella Queen dress that I picked up recently. I absolutely love it. I did say it was the perfect holiday dress and I just think it looks so cute. It's really nice and breathable as well, really, really lightweight, so I love it. I've gone for my Saint Laurent trainers because I think if we're going to do a lot of walking I want to be comfortable. I've decided to go for this fedora because it's the tightest on my head, so it's the least likely to go flying off with the Ibiza wind, and I'm going for my big basket bag just so that we can take with us water, snacks, anything that we need. So we're going to go and catch the boat in a minute and head over to Ibiza Old Town.
Dime, ¿cuántas veces me volviste demente? Ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol. Dime, ¿cuántas veces me volviste demente? Ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol. Quiero, baby. Dime, ¿cuántas veces me volviste demente? Ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que nazca el sol. Oh, oh. Oh, te quiero.
So we have arrived at Ibiza town. That was a rather long ferry ride. It's about an hour and a half. It's kind of weird walking on normal land again. You know when you've been on a boat for so long that you get used to the motion? I feel land sickness right now. But oh my goodness, it is, wow, hello, okay. It is beautiful here. The boats that are lining this dock are absolutely insane. So incredible. We passed so many of these really fancy yachts, really fancy sailboats, people coming out. We were just watching them wow, you are living the life. It looks absolutely incredible, and the old town is so pretty. It's absolutely gorgeous, so can't wait to start exploring. We found the main market. This is so cute. Literally, Alex loves a market, so we're gonna have a wander around. We've got the fruit stalls, there's a flower stall over there. Oh, this is absolutely gorgeous in this little courtyard here. Love it. Well, that is a view and a half. Look at that. Oh, it's just so pretty. I'm very out of breath. That was a lot of stairs, but look at how gorgeous this is. Wowie.
Dime, baby, ahora sin ti estoy tan solo, no es fácil. Te quiero, baby, hasta que nazca el sol, hasta que...
We've just come down now. What a gorgeous morning of exploring. It's just so picturesque here. It's funny, there's like areas that reminds us of different parts of Spain. Like, I feel like the Old Town reminds me quite a lot of like Marbella. And then this area, we've just come down here. It's like this little kind of courtyardy area. Like, it's like a long strip with a big statue in the middle. Which probably, if you guys know Ibiza well enough, you'll be like, yeah, obviously Ellie, everyone knows that strip. Never been here before. But it's really pretty, and this really reminds us of Barcelona. It's like a lot more modern. You've got all the like eateries kind of like lining it. But we think we're gonna go and have a walk along the bay and eat there because it's a little bit more of a breeze. And find some yummy tapas to have because we are loving the tapas. Oh, we've got to cross the road. Don't kill me. Thank you. We are loving our tapas on this trip. Iberico ham, and I had croquetas last night. Oh my god, they were so good. Which, as I said earlier about the whole eating gluten, there was a little bit of obviously like breadcrumbs on the croquetas, so just have 2 because I feel like any more than that and I would start feeling it, but 2 was okay for me. So yeah, we're gonna go and find some lunch. Look at the flowers. Oh my goodness, so picturesque and pretty along here. Oh, I'm so glad we decided to come here today. Okay, so we have just stopped for some lunch. I've come to a place called Es Norey, which is like a really gorgeous seafood restaurant just by the bay. It's got absolutely gorgeous. I'm just having a look at the tapas menu now. I'm thinking maybe garlic prawns. I think I want some croquetas and maybe some Iberian ham. So good, and we've just put an order in for a jug of sangria as well. I'm so happy. This is just the epitome of a Spanish holiday. This is what we love. Oh yeah. Only on holiday can you drink a massive jug of like alcoholic drink and get away with it. Oh, that looks so good.
Cheers.
Cheers. Best thing about being able to eat even just little bits of gluten again is the fact that I can have, even if it is just a couple, Alex is gonna have to help me out, I can have a couple of these. So we've got some croquetas, we've got some garlic prawns. Oh, I just burnt myself on that. We've got some asparagus, and this one over here has got a nice Caesar salad. That's huge. You can finish that.
Have you seen it?
Looks amazing. Looking ever so slightly more glamorous than when I left you. It is quite a while later now. We've got ourselves dressed and ready for dinner tonight. And can we just appreciate that post summer in the city shower that you do before you get ready for like a big night out? You know, when you've been out, you've been really sweaty. It's just a little bit gross and you just shower it all up and you're just like, oh, feeling refreshed. I feel like I've actually caught the sun a little bit as well, which is not normally like me. So I think I'm coming back with a little bit of a tan. Probably nothing compared to 90% of people. Actually, nothing compared to Alex's tan. He has got, come here, he has got actually such a nice tan. Look at you! Your face is so brown. I feel like I look tan and then I stand beside you and it is just nothing. So I'm definitely gonna have to do another day of fake tan before I go home. But we're dressed and ready for dinner tonight. I thought I would show you my outfit of the day. Actually, perfume of the holiday. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I love to bring a specific perfume to use when I'm on holiday because I always find that perfumes are such a memory thing and they always like remind me of things. So whenever I smell it, I'm like, oh, that was like, you know, the scent that I wore to so-and-so's wedding, or like, oh, that was the scent that I wore on this holiday. So this has been the holiday scent of Ibiza. It's Giorgio Armani C, and I really love it. It's a really nice holiday scent. I've had this one for quite a while, hence why the bottle is pretty much half gone. Definitely would recommend this for like a nice holiday scent. It's good for day and night actually. I feel like it's quite a versatile scent, so it's one that you just have to bring one bottle and don't have to worry about, you know, doing different scents for day and night. But but outfit of the day. So I am wearing the really gorgeous Cupshe dress. I absolutely adore this dress. It's the really stunning one I picked up from Cupshe, and one thing that I found very, very exciting is Cupshe are actually available on Amazon. So I will link this dress down below. You can get it next day delivery on Amazon Fashion, which excites me so, so much. Two things that I love: Cupshe dresses, Amazon fashion shopping. So yeah, really love this dress because it's got the little tie sleeves. It's like a square neckline, which is super flattering, and it's got the little side slit here, which I really love. And I'm just wearing my little Castagna espadrilles because I feel like these are perfect for Ibiza, because obviously you've got a lot of like sand, you've got a lot of uneasy kind of, you know, terrains to walk on, so they're not too high, but just a nice little heel for the evening. And then I'm, of course, if I can reach it back here, using my YSL Cassandra tonight, which is barely going to fit anything in it. I was really debating whether just to take my Loewe basket bag, but we are going fancy tonight, so I wanted to take my fanciest bag, seeing as though it is our last night here. So tonight we are going to Chiringuito Blue in PetiteElliee, I believe that's how you pronounce it. So I'm really, really excited. I've heard really good things about Chiringuito Blue. Whenever I asked you guys for recommendations, that's one of those restaurants that popped up time and time again. Loads of you recommended it, loads of you suggested it, so I'm really excited to try it tonight. We made the reservation like immediately when we knew we were coming to Ibiza, because I feel like they book up really, really quickly. So if you are wanting to go to Chiringuito Blue, would also recommend that you book. You can just go to Open Table, like it's really simple. So yes, I think we're gonna head out. We might have a couple of drinks beforehand just to enjoy our last night here. I can't believe how quickly the holiday has gone, but here's to the last night in Ibiza.
Ha llegado mi tiempo ya. Voy a vivir porque si yo no soy yo, pues quién. Todos caen a mi lado.
You know it's good sangria when the glass is basically the size of your head. Cheers!
Te burlaste de mí, se hace cabo. Trata de festejar, celebramos el bienestar. Tantas estrellas brillan, quiero claro que.
Well, I think it's safe to say that that was the perfect ending to a perfect trip. What a delicious meal at Chiringuito Blue. I didn't actually realise it was a beach club. Kind of wish that we had one more day, because I would love to come back and spend the day there. I do really love just spending the day at like a little cabana just under the shade on the beach. That is like one of my favourite things to do, but it definitely means that there is something for us to come back to in Ibiza. So yeah, we're just having a little wander along the PetiteElliee? I can't say it. The PetiteElliee strip, just along all the like bars and restaurants. It's so, so pretty. I am a few sangrias down, if you can't already tell, but it's just been such a wonderful night. So I think I will end this vlog here on a beautiful evening here in Ibiza. The sun is setting. It's such a shame it never shows up just as beautiful on camera as it is in real life, but we've got such a magical sky in front of us, and we have had such an amazing visit. So I'm gonna end this video here, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the Ibiza vlog. I hope you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys when I'm back on home soil, back in the UK. I love you lots. Thanks.
Nada me rompe, no, nada me rompe.